Now, anya ba ya adwene dɛ nyimpa biara didi. Na sɛ be eduma no yɛbɛdi nso hene yɛfunu dze kyerɛ dɛ ɔnya ayɛ. Na ɛbɛyɛ no bia mɛdze bɛgu bia still na ɔbɛka kyerɛ dɛ ɛkɔm dze. Na ɔyɛ hu dɛ it's very very important dɛ aba no biara bɔdwene. Kwan a ɔfa do ɔbɛma edziban ahorow wotum no wɔaba fam na kyerɛ low prices na mbabun no botum atɔ. Sɛ ɔno mpanyimfo, sɛ ɔno mbɔframba, sɛ ɔno mbabun no a obiara botum atɔ. Ɛne sɛ yɛnya policy bi a wɔbotum aboa ma yɛnya low prices of foods a ɔba mmɔdzen na ɔboa. Dem braba yobotum why social or policy na wetum aboa. Na all the social policies it looks like that Dr. Mahmoud Bamene policy na CC NDC focus at pa. Now we don't know why I focus at here. Is it because of the policy no or future? Is it because of them because of why the unity we feed the bottom why mo atana? We don't know. What saying there? Yen yen chimney na no from me to my friend Makoska, but Mazana share video no bisun sanka. They didn't take or this particular video.
What about Edima or no as a Mampinina 2025? I do obey any say district Bia a war Ghana a farming district under agriculture policy ni say or the district state farm district state farm policy or the ba I didn't know about the you Bawumia say Ghana for do na complain say then I buy and control nuane to say uko Cote d'Ivoire or price control system because economy no control economy na practice but Ghana higher than a mixed economy. Private sector womb and a public sector buying so a womb and Tibra Bawumia say a buy nankasa ebeye equia our district war and he say body and I say buy anything a farm produce biano a buy be produce a buy produce wa the capital of that town to say be attack radia one house na abanya beje store na duane na ya produce free village and I say kufuo ni mono ye dia begu market wo e dia magana fo enti so sikani ukojomu a na say ankwankre ne board ye betim ye 10 cedis a aban dia no enya 10 cedis ne bo no be kofem that's right enti so me duane bo e kofem a nipa ho ahoto e be hyase aye den abayiniti enti the district state farm na ye wura Bawumia di ba no one e be kriti adwuma the Bawumia can say Yamfa district bit Zebia and Poho district. And Poho was Asia Udi Ye and Melbunu na a one Poho Munye Jumanya, Budwana Pesomuye Abanya Jumano. The Yabra Bawumia can say so to Abaman or no Mahmoud Bawumia be president 2025 and Poho for Dr. Bawumia be Mamwe Juma, a Jumani Nani say Abang be famu. No one can some ye a four ama bang. Busumi biasani ye teacher Nika. Send ye tua police nika, send ye tua soldier for cano. Sa pepe and a wunsuna, we ye abanye jumana, we ye juma was state family, ye bet ya. So unemployment a subeti. Because currently Ghana you pass 600,000 and then ye juma. Unemployment subeti. A Johnny was better than a bear coffin, and no product never free a queer jumani mwabano. Ni ye dibi akoma yan secondary school kwala. Inti school kwala no school, and ya fen abang, bekwa koto eduane. So akola no school kwala ni benye duane edi because aban nankasa e na produce ni dia den edi aba some issue we Dr. Bawumia edi abe osi since 92 the fourth republic me hu any policy a better and agree aside planting for the job than a state district state farm okay huge one enti obabia wo bia no say oskani okadwuma de unhia certificate anamebua enti obi a ohwe yen wo village na wo hwa me wo say sia no de wo pese de so ye ma wo nya adwuma ya ni say December 7th to Abama ye Bawumia wo to Abama na or the district state farm eba enti district na wo no aba be ye fuo wo ho enti hu hia so be ko university na mom omunsu a omukọ university ekosua agrek no wo nya wie school na automatic wo nya adwuma skill what is here enu nti na Bawumia ka say national service no yanya den mama yanya no compulsory o kan na nkofo nti ase de nti a o kan sa enti na no wo wie agri colleges na automatically no aba air blow direct to the district state farm enti na fe no be wie school abeti na fie and this policy no for army Bawumia be di president no wanya hwimpo no yes sa policy we nkoa ma Ghana fo ni beji because kani aduane wo hwe food inflation a aduane ye major ewom since ya na ban se Dr. Bawumia say no na ban no aban na nkasa be ye fu no di no ban na bedwom abeto ama Ghana for who can say some time ago na minister of agric your pilot in Biwo, I think Greater Accra. Very good.
Yeah.
And for testimony, they are dancing say, I bind it dear no born wafem. Esne ankro. Now,
right.
Dr. Bawumia say to me, yes, some and it means ye know the whole Ghana, and to district Biabina Nefu.
Okay. And that Mr. What the difference between a year President Adam Kwekufado, a year planting for food and jobs, rearing for a year export no Cronebano, and a year district, a year state farms, a year dear way and
Susre woman say President Nana Danko Kwekufado, a planting for food and job was solely on the private area sector.
Okay.
Or no, a year uncrank farmers or mere private individuals. And now Nanado and more musica more. Say, I'm making some produce man available. And private man there will produce by now nobody determine the price of it on. What you see. And Nanado vision is a member of short to Ghana. And so far under President Kufuado, unlike 2014 Ghana 4-year line. And see at Bruno, a BC Nanado Daya and Nanado Dam. The Bawumia Ben is also Ben has said the Nanado Eden Esha by making sure say on my Nankasa and so I'm going to farming. On mine also I'm going to farming. And it's a private man so producing a Chinese body out to war. I buy so the body. Then now we are Ghana, you choose your pay so that the food basket inflation, a bed drop abafim. That's the difference between and the two. Dr. Bawumia.
Here, Kwesi Pratt on Free SHS. Recently, this week, on Kwame Sefakai's program. Here, Kwesi Pratt on Free SHS. This is the reality of Ghanaians today. Have a listen.
Until recently, no say on minor addition na eko from pa. Na nti na madwe so my addition na eko from pa ni say. Da biara be fa de bon kratai. Sukua omuti duase. Sukua last week crowd in your buy in the school be ni pa be o had the teacher ba akope ni ade. I mean, it's immediate until recently, very, very recently. You say, in spite of free SHS, will not be and Koso. Probably, Makonia and then maybe a medieval lecturer. This is education sector and no more Koso.
Really?
Oh, Kwame. I know what I'm talking about. Me, so we say me in Kasatra. Maybe Koso. Construction Koso. New science laboratories, you be any na anopena bisana na kunyasa na adan moye we na muntu mbo hu de amanfo
penye kuma asem na kokin
because
Anokwadro
masa nukroni yanka nukro
lazy mouth
because masa enkofo bebre no wo kan school semwa wo jina free SHS ina ni se free SHS no Eddie, and who can be an Eden, and not get that for. I thought that school of friend could be a nuclear baby crown and not acquire some mad. But so too, now share the material available and put to a cost of our Ministry of Education. If anyone outside the baby. So we have new science laboratories are here across the country. It explains why examination results in science. Performance cost room. These are the things that we should be talking about. Taxes cost room. Obion did BBN say city and 14 cedis to $1 and so on. I want trouble. Obion did Okubian said Okubuaid. And also easier to explain, and also a sensation, and when I can be direct on them. I mean, in science laboratories, the type of science laboratories are. When you build the quality, the numbers, and so on. I was genuinely impressed.
Kwesi Pratt is telling Kwame Sefakai, the morning show on Peace FM, that he's surprised about the amount of work that has been done in education. He's shocked about the science laboratories. Those science laboratories were not available in John Mohammed's reality of 30. But they are available today in Akufo-Addo's reality of 80. But the MPP is being bullied by the NDC and no one can help them because everyone is going through economic crisis. And it behoves the MPP to pick it up and explain to people that this is the reality of the situation. We have not met the expectation. Yes, we haven't. And there's a reason why we have not met the expectation. We met the expectation in the first term. In 2020 and 2021, something happened and we didn't meet the expectation. But we are still at 80. This reality is still better than John Mahama's 30. And John Mahama is telling Ghanaians that re-elect me as president so that I can do this and that and that. But your reality as president, Mr. President, was 30. Your opponent took Ghana to 80. But the expectation of Akufo-Addo was so high. And as soon as he came in, he began to meet the expectation. He was meeting it, boom, 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 boom. Talk about Dr. Bawumia and interoperability. You couldn't send mobile money from MTN to Vodafone. You couldn't. And John Mahama told us that for that to happen, we were going to pay $4 billion. Dr. Bawumia came and said that, what are you talking about? Why do you need $4 billion for that? What is this kind of poor thinking and incompetence? Bring 100 million and let's do it. And Dr. Bawumia has achieved it. Today, you can send mobile money everywhere. The other day, I took a taxi. I didn't have money on me. I was standing at Spintex Road, and I needed to move from one place to the other. I parked somewhere. I couldn't cross. I just stopped a taxi. Then I remembered I didn't have money on me because I left my stuff in my car. And the taxi driver is watching. He'll testify to it. And then he said, are you the guy on Good Evening? And I said, well, what have we done? I thought he was coming to fight, so I was ready to fight. He said, oh, no, nothing. I said, okay, let's go. So he dropped me. Then I found I didn't have money. And I said, do you have mobile money? He said, yes. I said, but what number? Then he said, hey, but me the Vodafone. No. I said, but it doesn't matter. I sent the money to, I said, do you know why I've been able to do that? Because of government policy. I did some small Good Evening Ghana with him in the taxi. I said, there's government policy. So when you people are voting, vote for the policy maker, the one who makes policy. That's the most thing. Don't be moved by a scholarship secretariat. Somebody, those things are micro. They are little. Yes, they have to be dealt with. But that's not the reason why Ghana is where it is. There's a much bigger problem where our leaders are not able to think and create. We need to hold our politicians accountable. And we need to get deep into this analysis. Don't be bullied by people who come and just talk about there's petrol, this, there's that. Where is their reality? The reality of what they were able to give to Ghana is 30. The reality of what Adodankwa Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia has done is 80. Yes, it doesn't meet the 100, but it is a far cry from 30. 80 is a far cry from 30. Free SHS is a far cry from paying your SSS school fees. 92 factories, it's a far cry from 0 factories. Ekunfi juice exporting, it's a far cry from importing every single juice that comes to Ghana. That's the reality of Ghanaians. And people should not be bullied by people who have just rhetoric and they don't have substance. Because when they came, they didn't do nothing. So there's no substance for them to speak to. Listen to John Dramani Mahama, the former president. Listen to how many times he will refer to something he did. Do the analysis. Those of you who have the algorithms, go on social media. Everything John Mahama said, show me how many times he's referring to something he did. He's talking about when I come. Why is he not able to refer to this is what we did? Where is the what he did? The guy was there for 8 years, vice president 4 years, president 4 years. Where is what he did? Where is it? He's always referring to the future because he knows that his reality is 30. He knows that the reality is 80, but he wants power and he knows there's economic difficulty and he's going to roll over that into power again. Young people, hold everyone to accountable. Vote NDC if you want to vote NDC, but have a reason to do so. Vote MPP if you want to vote MPP, but have a reason to do so. That's why we have both flags here. Vote what you want to vote, but have a reason to do so. That is the only way our country can change. What are they talking about? They are attacking Dr. Bawumia is a liar. He said he will do this, he has done, and they don't say, I have a black one on tape. I have him on videotape at Good Evening Ghana, where he came in 2020 and we're talking about 101 factory. And he said, oh, but how many factories have they done? They said they were good. They did only 15 factories. And I'll show you the tape. Right there on the program, I said, what are you talking about? They did 50, you did 0. And that's okay. You did 0 factories. That's what he said. They did only 15. And if you ask NDC, how successful is Akufo-Addo's 101 factory, they'll tell that, oh, how many industries do you have? How many factories he's done? Is that leadership? Is that the kind of leadership we want? For people who have empty substance but carry out rhetoric? That's what this campaign is going to be about. The campaign is going to be